Hello, friends. Uh, Good morning. I am just now online for clarifying one or two points regarding LICAO interview. A boy has written to me like this. Just a minute. Um, Doubt regarding. Yeah. He has stated that I have a small doubt regarding application which we filed at the time of applying for the post. In the application, I have done one small mistake. I have completed my graduation in 2012, but due to some problem, I have submitted it as 2011. I made a notary related to that. Is it acceptable? So, this is a very pertinent question he has asked, namely, that there is some difference between the real certificate date and what he has mentioned in online. The answer I have given to him is as follows, that it depends on the officer who is verifying the documents. Because at the verification of documents level, officers do not have capacity, do not have power to change the data available online. So for maybe for that reason, they may not be able to accept it. It so happened in one IBPS PO interview, a boy had written the date of birth as 18th September instead of 19th September, same year. And unfortunately, he was not permitted to appear for that, say, interview on account of this. If only he had scored excellent marks in the main examination, if only he had attended, scored minimum marks, he would have got it. But luckily, that boy could clear another insurance AAO exam after 2 years, and now he is now an AAO in a general insurance company. So that's one. Number two, there is a case of a candidate who has got interview for State Bank of India. He could not attend the interview because he had not collected the documents that are required for being taken to the interview hall. For example, say character certificate, so something like that. So similarly, what I suggest, in the LIC call letter that you have received, kindly go through the call letter and try to satisfy all the conditions. I think in one of the cases, there is a in the LIC letter, there is a condition you must get, say, self-attested identification certificate, and also one gazetted officer. I do not know, if somebody can mail it to me, I can just go through that and be thorough with that. That is one point I would like to tell you. Another doubt I'm seeing in my WhatsApp group G7, in one group, there are various versions of people telling that somebody has received a call letter. Somebody says, I did not receive the call letter. Somebody says he received it by mail, or something like the mail. I thought it to be, say, post. I don't know. Maybe it is email, means it is okay. But I know people telling me today morning that they have received a email. So that is what. So please clarify it yourself. If you have received only email, take a printout of that, retain with you. Try to satisfy all the conditions so that you can go and attend the interview with confidence. Now, having come online, let me take the opportunity, because I had told one Southern, he has traveled from Orissa to Kolkata, and there was no time for me to talk to him over so for the interview. So that boy has requested me to arrange for an interview today, but due to I don't know why, some pressure, I missed. And when I remembered and I contacted him, it was already 11:30 or 12 in the night, so probably he was sleeping. So I just left a message. Now, for his benefit, and for the benefit of others who have not listen to my interview questions, let me tell you, that Calcutta boy will get questions more or less similar to what was asked to another Calcutta candidate, say on 19th, for which I have given details in the say YouTube. For example, questions the number one, interview panel is very friendly. That's one very advantageous. Number two, say they ask questions based on your CV only. This also you know, but still let me tell you. So based on CV, they'll be raising questions. So and hobbies, they will ask about hobbies. They will ask about your family. They will ask about yourself. So even today morning, when I asked a person to tell about himself, he was not able to come out freely. I have already told you in many of the interview videos I have posted. Please be prepared, please be prepared to answer it in detail, because it is a question which they will allow at least 1 minute for you to answer. So you can tell your name, the college from which you studied, the year in which you completed, and if you have scored good marks, you can mention about the graduation marks you have scored. Then you can tell about say your strengths. What are the strengths you have, like good communication skill, leadership style, problem solving, group member, then team leader. Likewise, what are all the qualities? I have posted a separate video for that also, namely achievement, motivation, qualities. Kindly go through them, and out of them, like say time management, creativity, etc. Using that, you tell them, and also tell why you are interested in joining LICAAO. If they allow time, you can continue on that. Otherwise, if they stop you, you can stop. Then there may be another question based on the answer you are giving. Now for this Calcutta candidate, let me ask you, you are coming from Odisha. Okay, good. Now, please tell me, how did you reach Kolkata? When did you reach Kolkata? Okay, nice. Are you staying in a comfortable place? Okay, very nice. Now, please tell us about yourself. Please tell us about yourself. Also, tell us why we should select you as an AAO of LIC. Please tell me. So they will ask like this. So the candidate has to prepare and come out with the answers. Then there can be some questions based on his subject. He told me about his subject, I forgot. So if it is commerce, he will be questions relating to say GDP, then like economy, also balance sheet, commerce, and all that. So let us be prepared for that also. And if he is an engineering graduate, they do ask questions relating to engineering, and also reason why you want to shift from engineering to LIC AAO job. So be prepared for answers for these questions. That is very important. The reason why I am now online, say I'm in Canada right now. It is now 6:37 p.m. The reason why I am online is that I want that Orissa candidate to be aware of the questions. Then he can be asked, say, general questions like insurance. What is insurance? Why people take insurance? What do you know about Life Insurance Corporation of India? Then, say, what are the policies that are brought out by LIC? Which policy you know in detail? Please tell us about it. Then, what are the government schemes under LIC policies? Please go through that and mug up those things, get to know that. And also, you see, in almost all these policies, what you should know, what is the sum assured minimum, maximum? What is the minimum age, maximum age? What is the duration? Are there any separate conditions like riders? So these are the points you are going to tell about those life insurance policies. So the candidate must be prepared about the questions relating to LIC insurance policies, etc. But if the candidate is one who is working in a bank and all, they will ask questions relating to banking, RBI, and say banking, ancillary functions, then about loans, advances, what is the work you are doing now, describe the work you are doing. This question applies to people working in IT companies also. They must also be able to tell in detail about the nature of work they are doing. And main problem for majority of the candidates is this, that the gap that is there, some people completed the degree in 2014 or 16, now appearing for interview. That gap you must be able to tactfully manage by telling that, I mean, everybody should not tell the same reason, but normally I suggest people that the reasons that they have been adopt. For example, some candidate used to say that he has been helping his daddy in his shop, in his business. And for some others, they can say, I used to help my family by taking tuitions and receiving some money and helping my family. Likewise, you must tell some reasons about which you are convinced. First, you must be satisfied about your आंसर. आपको अपना आंसर सेटिस्फाई हो जाना चाहिए. बाद में तो आप दूसरे को कन्विंस कर सकते हैं. But again, let me tell you, do not feel guilty about your gap for which you are not responsible. It's because you have been preparing well, but due to number of vacancies, etc., you could not clear the interview. So at the same time, own responsibility that you must face the interview with confidence, with clarity. You must be able to speak. Even now, I am getting emails from candidates stating, "Sir, this is my first interview. I am shy. Please talk to me over phone only. Do not record my conversation." I don't mind getting it done for that. So such candidates I have done like that also. But in which case, what happens? You lose the opportunity of facing at say instant questions and all that. And so I would suggest you to develop confidence first and foremost important. Second thing, have belief that if you succeed, well. If you do not succeed, you are going to get something else better than this for you. Be confident about that, because you must have heard phrases in life, no problem is permanent and nothing can be permanently there for you. So if so and at the same time, when you talk to the interviewers, talk with your say focus on the eyes of the interviewers, and then answer the questions to the point. Then that, I think that must bring you success also. Be revise yesterday's newspaper and that day's newspaper when you are appearing for the interview, so that you are familiar with the current points. And another point is, many people are not able to tell about their own, say, state ministers and all that, ministers in the union ministry, like that. So please prepare on these lines. So this video I have put mainly for that boy. What is his name? Sandan? I don't know. So whatever it is, so based on like this, let him go with confidence and face the interview board. I am sure he will get success. Wish you all best of luck. Thank you.